Now here's Curry. He's got 18. And so here is Oklahoma City. Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to Adams. And he goes in for the dunk. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Warriors leading by 6. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that has been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension, but when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Westbrook. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Curry, good.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch him, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
And Durant, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
First team foul.
Different look here for the Warriors. David Lee checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Barbosa dishes to Lee. The jump hook.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Well, looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but a very well-rounded offensive game.
He's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, one thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much.
Here's Livingston. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And David Lee is great playing off the ball in the pick and roll. He really is one of the very best at that particular skill. He can put it on the deck, handles it in many ways like a guard in 6-7 dribble situations. And with his passion, he can punish the defense for trying to help and double team him.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Singler passes to Augustine. Good on the three-point shot.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
The drive by Green. There's the steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Roberson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Barbosa. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, and that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a Thunder trailing by 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. Outside, Green. Thompson for the triple. But they get it back. From outside the arc. That's good.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
And Lamb kicks to Cantor. Makes it off the glass.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Enes Kanter, originally from Turkey, some real promise offensively. Scores well on that left block, and he does a nice job on the offensive boards as well. At times, he's even shown the ability to step out and space the floor. It'll be interesting to see how his game develops.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you've put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
Thank you, Doris. Right side Curry. Thompson outside. And it's Thompson again missing. And Kanter not a big leaper or shot, but his strength serves him well defensively.
Yeah, he's a good post defender, Kevin, because of those attributes. He holds his ground and has the length to bother and challenge shots.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
The other thing that jumps out to me is just the big number of assists they've had. The offensive efficiency has been a major factor.
Thompson from long range. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And as they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. Back to that point you were making about rebounding, Clark, it seems like they're coming up short just about every time.
Well, you're right, Kevin. You know, as we've seen here, that lack of rebounding has certainly shown up on the scoreboard.
Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Kept alive. Here's Ibaka.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark in some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
And Westbrook is a phenomenal rebounder and scorer at the point guard position. He gets steals. He really is one of the stat sheet stuffer supreme guys in the league.
The wide open look for Durant. Gets a very good look and converts. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Curry attacking. Here's Bogut. The Thunder pull it in. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Westbrook every season among the league leaders, Steve, in assists, but also, unfortunately, in turnovers.
Well, with his scoring burden, that's to be expected. But it's definitely an area he can continue to improve.
Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. It's Curry with the drive. Rejected by Ibaka. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Durant. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Green inside. Ibaka on him. Bogut. Waiters gets a wide open look. Sinks it.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big, big moment in this game.
Knocked away. It's Westbrook with...
Hammer time!
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Nails it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that shot got them out of their seats and off their hands.
Guys, they just exploded when it went down.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they played.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're losing by 4. 16 seconds left in the 4th. So it's the Warriors now. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Count! And that shot brings them to within just 1. Here's Roberson. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. It's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation 3-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 3. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, what's your take?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
Thompson outside. Blocked. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Five seconds left in the 4th. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Curry. Nails it. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.